A multi-stakeholder forum comprising government officials, development partners, civil society leaders and community representatives has revived and validated a national report designed to strengthen coordinated and inclusive plastic action across the country. The report assessed the impact of plastic pollution on biodiversity and came up with recommendations on how to address the menace. Nkolio Mulder has the report.
A gathering of Nigeria's influential voices on environment and sustainability from the Federal Ministry of Environment, the National Council on Climate Change, the National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, the academia, private sector actors, indigenous peoples and local communities, to civil society organizations and community groups drawn from 8 Nigerian states. The participants validated key findings of a first-of-its-kind assessment report on the impact of plastic pollution on biodiversity in Nigeria, a study that traces how discarded plastics infiltrate rivers, wetlands, forests, mangroves, farmlands, and coastal ecosystems, threatening wildlife, degrading habitats, and contaminating food chains. The report highlights biodiversity hotspots most at risk and reveals critical gaps in policy, enforcement, and community-level inclusion.
A lot of policies have been coming up in terms of plastic waste pollution and so on, but none has really been tailored towards biodiversity. And even if it has been tailored towards biodiversity, now we have empirical data to be able to fortify whatever policy that we're going to bring on board that will be able to push to ensure that it really speaks to biodiversity conservation when it has to plastic pollution.
I would say that it's an improvement of what actions that have been going on across the states. Right now, yesterday, actually, we looked at the work that has been done for there to be this national action plastic action partnership in Nigeria.
A major focus of the dialogue was inclusion, ensuring that informal waste workers, women, youth, persons with disabilities, and marginalized communities are not left behind in the transition towards a circular, nature-positive plastic management system. Graced in the event were 3 commissioners from Kano, Anambra, and Bayelsa states, reaffirming subnational commitment to addressing plastic pollution.
So we are able to rank those states, and then we went through those states and prioritized key areas that will help us to look at how the flow of plastic generally from urban areas to biodiversity areas is flowing, how they find themselves in those key biodiversity areas, and what are the impacts that those plastics are causing to biodiversity within this key ecosystem landscape that we have conducted this assessment.
Convened by the Nigerian Conservation Foundation in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Environment and the Nigerian National Plastic Action Partnership, the gathering underscores Nigeria's push for an inclusive, circular, and biodiversity-sensitive approach to plastic pollution. Nkoli Omaudu, AIT News, Abuja.